Fine. So what we'll do is we'll just do like an all-round practice. And as always, please modify it, change it to suit your body. We're going to start by coming into child's pose. So you can bring your knees out wide or keep them together, whatever you need for your back and your body right now. And we're just going to come into the breath, so breathing all the way in. And you might want to sigh out the first few exhales. As you breathe in, really feel that breath in the back of the ribs, towards the spine, and the lower back as well. Keeping it nice and big, all the way in, all the way out. Just take that breath all the way in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. And let's breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathing all the way out, all the way in. And on the next inhale, I want you to lift the hands off the mat, take the arms off the mat, but just keep the fingers pressing into the mat. So just notice that sensation. It might feel a bit weird, it might feel quite nice. It should be a nice stretch into the shoulders, breathing in, breathing out. And let's press each finger and thumb into the mat. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, release the hands to the mat. And just slowly relax the shoulders a little bit. And we're going to slowly walk the hands over to the right side of the mat. Draw that left buttock towards the feet. Keep a nice stretch in that left side body. You can grab hold of that left wrist if you like. A deep inhale. And as you exhale, release the hands. And I want you to come up into your sort of tabletop position. And let's come into plank. Just set yourself up here. Draw the heels away. Check your alignment. If you're dipping in the hip, engage the core and lift. Drop the knees if you need to. And I want us to pulse forward and back on the balls of the feet. Pressing the hands into the mat, nice and strong. And I want you to slowly lift that left hand off the mat, coming into side plank. Keeping that right shoulder nice and strong. And I want you to sweep that left arm around in an anti-clockwise direction. Feel that shoulder movement. Beautiful. Let's take it the other way, clockwise with that left arm. Shoot that left arm all the way, active in the fingers. Take a deep inhale. Exhale to release. Come back into your plank pose. Drop the knees. Take it back into your child's pose. Take a few moments here. When you're ready, we're going to slowly walk the hand back to center. Take a few moments here, breathing in, breathing out. Lovely. When you're ready, we're going to slowly walk the hands over to the left side of the mat. Take hold of that right wrist. Draw the right glute towards the feet. Nice deep stretch. Feel that breath and that right side body all the way in, all the way out. And when you're ready, lifting up, let's come into plank pose on this side now. So just take your time and we're going to pulse forward and back on the balls of the feet. So keep that plank shape nice and strong. You can modify this and vary it, drop the knees if you need to. And then we're going to lift that right hand off the mat, coming into your side plank. And I want you to take the spins with the arm. So let's go in one direction first. And then let's take it in the opposite direction. Keep that left hip nice and lifted. Remember, you can drop a knee in to help shoot that right hand all the way up. And as you exhale, come back into your plank pose. Slowly drop the knees. Let's take it back into child's pose. Take a few breaths out. And we're going to slowly come back to center. Just come back into your child's pose. Let's just see how we're feeling right now. When you're ready, we're going to slowly come all the way up. Just bring yourself so you're sitting on your heels. And we're going to take a few shoulder rolls. So I want you to inhale as you lift the shoulders all the way up towards the ears. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. 2 more times. Lovely. And we're going to inhale as we shoot the arms up. Take the gaze up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Let's take 2 more. Beautiful. And this time I want you to bring the arms out wide. So just going to work into the shoulders. And I want you to lift the hands up. So we're just bringing yourself into these sort of right angles with the arms like so. And we're going to take the fists forward and up. Forward and up. Take them back just a little bit and forward. And when you go back this time, I want you just to draw the shoulders towards each other. So let the shoulders do the work. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, release around the shoulders. Take the elbows a little bit towards each other. Inhale to open. Exhale, let's round the shoulders. Take a few more. Lovely. And let's bring the arms out wide again. And this time we're going to do it again. We're going to come forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. And let's take the hands back. And then we're going to close the shoulders towards each other and round. Draw them together and round. Just take a couple more. Beautiful. Just release and just shake the arms, shake the shoulders, nice and loose. That's brilliant. And we're going to come into our tabletop position. So let's bring the hands nice and spread out, wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. So we're going to take our cat-cow breath. So as you inhale, tilt the pelvis towards the mat. So let it tilt, draw the belly down, shoulders coming in towards the spine as the gaze comes up. Let's exhale and reverse that motion. Draw the belly up towards the spine, round the shoulders, gaze comes down. You're working into the whole body, nice and fluid with the spine. You can take a few of these on the fingertips. You can take a few with the fingers pointing towards the body. It's your choice. Take a few side to side. Whatever you need right now. What I want you to do from here is I want you to take that left leg out, lift that left arm off the mat. Coming into another side plank, and we're going to work into the glutes. I'm going to lift that left leg up and down, tap the left glute, check that it's doing the work. Let's keep going for 5. Keep that right shoulder nice and strong for 4, for 3, 2, for 1, and release. And slowly bring that left hand back to the mat. Draw that left knee in. Let's take it to the other side. So the right leg comes out. Let's take that right arm up. And again, let's tap that right glute as we lift and lower. So you can take that right arm up if you want. Let's stay here for 5. Keeping it nice and strong for 4, for 3, for 2. Tap that glute for 1 and release. Slowly come back to a tabletop position. We're just going to drop back into child pose for a short while. So we're just giving our body a chance to rest between the poses. Ready, take a couple more moments here, and we're going to slowly bring ourselves back into our tabletop position. And I want you to tuck the toes under. Inhale as you lift the hips, come all the way up into downward facing dog. So take your time, pedal the feet, bend the knees. Make any safe adjustments that you need. And we're going to inhale, we lift the heels, exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower. One more time. Feel that stretch and release. Pressing the hands into the mat. You need to lift that tailbone up towards the sky. Keep the spine nice and strong. Let's breathe in, breathe out. I want you to inhale to lift that left arm off the mat. Take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh or the right leg. Take the gaze under the right armpit. Keep it nice and stable in the body. Breathe in, breathe out. One more inhale. As you exhale, let's release that left hand to the mat. And take the right hand to the outside of the left leg. Take the gaze under the left armpit. Keeping it nice and strong in that downward dog shape. And exhale to release. Come back to your downward facing dog. We're going to take 3 lion's breaths here. When you're ready, we're going to slowly walk the hand towards the body. So bringing the hand slowly towards the feet. I'm going to come into our right dog at the back of the mat. Right? So just swing it out, shake it out. Do whatever you need to do. You can take hold of opposite elbows. At the back, just relax. Remember to bend the knees if you feel any tightness or pain. Back to bed. When you're ready, just grab hold of what's available. Look at the big toes, the knees, the shins, whatever. And we're going to inhale, we lift the chest, straighten the arms. Exhale, two. Go through a few. Already, and slowly start coming all the way up. Let's take the arms all the way up towards the sky. You can come onto the tiptoes if you want. And when you're ready, slowly bring yourself to the top of the mat. And release. Beautiful. Let's make our way into our Tadasana pose. So you can bring the feet together or keep them apart. Lift the toes up, spread them out, bring them back to the mat. Just shift a little bit of weight towards the heels. Shoulders away from the ears, arms by the side. Let's close down the eyes for a few moments. Breathing in, breathing out. Length in the body. Just soften up towards the sky. Ready, let's slowly the eyes open. You're going to inhale to rise. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale for your halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Just check yourself here for the moment. Check that your back is nice and strong. You're not collapsing into it. And if you exhale, bring the hands to the mat. And we're going to step back into plank pose. Press those hands. Keep the shoulders nice and strong. Draw the heels away. So check your alignment now. So remember, we're just checking our alignment to help us with our practice to be safe and to work the parts of the body that we want to work. So we're not judging ourselves. We're just working on ourselves. Let's take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, let's bend those elbows. The chest will come forward and the elbows are coming in towards the ribs. Don't go below 90 degrees. Untuck the toes. Open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Remember to take care of the shoulders so we're not just collapsing into this dog. We're keeping it nice and strong. Let's breathe in, breathe out. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale. Let's feel that breath in the ribs, nice and strong. One more inhale. And as you exhale, take the gaze between the hands. We're going to step or walk feet to hands. Inhale for your halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Bring us up in the gaze into the sky. Exhale to release. Take a few moments there. Breathing in, breathing out. Going to be coming into chair pose. You can bring the feet a little bit further apart if that helps. Nicely grounded within an inhale. And let's dip and sweep coming into chair pose. Uttanasana. Shoot the fingers forward, sitting a little deeper if available. Press the feet into the mat. Let's come onto the balls of the feet if that's available. Breathe in, Breathe out. Let's keep it nice and strong. Exhale, release the heels to the mat. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's step it back into plank pose. Keep it nice and strong. Take a deep inhale. Lower it down through chaturanga. Open the heart. Downward facing dog. You're going to inhale, you lift that right leg in the air, coming into three-legged dog. Keep the pelvis nice and strong. Let's bend that right knee, bring it to the nose. Hold it here. Inhale to lift. And we're going to take it over to the right elbow. You can drop yourself into a flying lizard pose if you want. Otherwise, let's shoot back into three-legged dog. And let's exhale as we bring it over to the left elbow. Let's open that right leg. Shoot that left arm up. And exhale to release. Come back through your three-legged dog. And exhale to release. Coming into downward facing dog. Let's take 3 lion's breaths here. As you exhale, I want you to drop the knees, come into your child's pose. We're just going to rest here for a few moments. Use it as a chance to rest the wrist. When you're ready, just take 2 more breaths. And we're going to come back into our downward facing dog. And from here, I want you to lift that right leg all the way up. Let's bend the knee and bring the right foot to rest on top of the left thigh. Almost as if you're coming into a pigeon pose. Now from here, we're going to come into a vinyasa. So come forward into plank. Let's bend the elbows, drop that right foot out. Lift yourself up, open the heart. Downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. You take 1 more inhale. And as you exhale, take the gaze between the hands. We're going to step or walk feet to hand. Inhale, coming into your halfway lift. Exhale to fold. I want you to inhale and come back into your chair pose. Hold it in, keep it nice and strong. Think a little deeper, bring the hands to heart center. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, let's twist over to the right. Don't force the twist, keep the hands to heart center. Breathing in, breathing out. Check the knees, make sure they're aligned, if that works for you. Option to open the arms. Take the right hand up, left hand down. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, let's come back to heart center. And inhale to rise. Shoot the arms all the way up. Exhale to release. Beautiful. Let's take a few moments here. Keep breathing. We're just going to do that on the other side. Make yourself come back into starting pose. Take your time. Breathe in. Breathe out. You're going to come into chair pose again. Now, what you want to do is do a different variation in chair pose this time. If you want, try something different. Bring the feet to a comfortable position. We're going to inhale and sit and sleep. Sink a little deeper if that's available. And just come into your version of moving out for a few moments. So I'm just going to take hold of the elbows, drawing the shoulders up. Inhale. Exhale. But to keep the back nice and strong, we're drawing the ribs in, engaging the core. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, let's step back into plank. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let's lower it down through chaturanga. Open the heart. Downward facing dog. Let's lift that left leg in the air. And we're going to bend that knee, bring it to nose. Hold it here. And lift. Let's take it over to the left elbow. You can have a go at flying lizard, which I'm not doing it on this side very well, but I'll give it a go. And then when you're ready, come back into three-legged dog. And let's take it over to the right elbow. Drop that left leg, shoot that right arm up. And release. Let's come back into three-legged dog. You can flow through a three-legged vinyasa. And we can meet in downward facing dog. Ooh, breathe in, breathe out. Let's take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to drop the knees. We're going to slowly come into our resting child pose. We're going to use this as a chance to rest the wrist, because that sequence is quite strong on the wrist. So make sure you take that time to rest. Just take a few more moments now. Breathing in, breathing out. When you're ready, we're going to come back into our downward facing dog. And from here, I want you to lift that left leg in the air. Bend that left knee, bring the left foot over the right thigh. So coming into your kind of front pigeon dog. And we're going to come forward into the three-legged flow. Take that left foot out. Open the heart. And let's meet in downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to take the gaze between the hands, step or walk feet to hand. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And we're going to inhale as we come into our chair pose again. And let's bring the hands to heart center. Take a deep inhale and exhale as we twist over to the left. And you've got the option to open the arms in your twist. Deep inhale. And as you exhale, let's come forward, hands to heart center. Inhale, let's shoot the arms all the way up. Exhale to release. And just take a few moments to shake it all out. Give your body a chance to rest. Breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. And what I want you to do now is bring the hands to the waist. I'm going to shoot that left leg out wide, coming into our goddess pose. Just bending into the knees, draw the knees away from the body a little bit, so nice and strong in the thighs. And let's sink in. Let's bring the hands out wide. And we're going to inhale as we take it over to the right. Come back through center and let's take it over to the left. Let's do one more time each side. Come back through center. Hold it here. And we're going to pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. And we're going to inhale as we come all the way up. Let's bring the hands to the waist. And let's bring ourselves back to the top of the mat. And just shaking it all out. And I want you to bring the feet mat to apart. Bring the hands to heart center. We're going to be working towards a little bit on the floor as we move into our final Shavasana. Bring the hands to heart center and slowly come down into your yoga squat. Take your time. Breathe with it. See if you can come down slowly. The really working with the take the arms out in front of you. And we're going to slowly come all the way down. You can have a go at crow pose here if you want, or you can just come straight onto your bum. So I'm just going to have a little go at crow, hands spread out nice and wide, coming onto the balls of the feet. Tuck the knees in towards the upper arms. My personal view is if they're on the elbows, you're probably not there yet. Try and get them a little bit higher. Let's have a go at shifting the weight forward, 1 foot at a time. Try and get that lift in the feet. That will help you balance. Slowly come down. Crow pose is a funny one for me. Most days I can do it, but there are some days when I'm not that strong, or maybe mentally I'm not quite there yet, and that's completely fine. So let's come onto the mat. Let's bring the feet out. Next to feet, slight micro bend in the knees. Check you're nice and grounded into the mat. Hands by the side, fingers pointing towards the toes. We're going to inhale, we lift and lengthen. Tandasana pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Deep inhale and exhale to release. And from here, we're going to come into our forward fold. We're going to come into Paschimottanasana. So keep the feet nice and flexed. Keep that micro bend in the knees. And I want you to inhale as you lift and lengthen, and exhale as you reach forward from the chest. Keep the back nice and neutral. Take hold of whatever's available. So big toes, shins, anything. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, just reach forward a little bit more if it's available. What I don't want you to do is to force yourself forward and just slumping in the back. We're keeping a nice neutral spine for the moment. We'll have a nice juicy butterfly fold before we come into Shavasana. So you will get that. Let's breathe in. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward. Ready? Slowly come up with an inhale. What I want you to do next is lift that right knee up and lift forward. Keep a little gap between the right foot and the leg. Keep that left leg nice and strong. I want you to take that right hand behind you, fingers pointing away from the body. Keep the back nice and neutral, so do check your position. Inhale, we lift through the left. And exhale, we bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee as we twist over to the right. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale to twist. So just check your back. Sometimes we lean a little bit into it because we think that helps the twist, but it really doesn't. So try to be disciplined here. Let's take a deep inhale. Exhale to twist. Inhale. Exhale. And when you're ready, slowly release. Let's take a little counter stretch over to the left. And release. Now I want you to slowly bring that right leg out. Take the hands behind you, fingers pointing towards the toes. And we're going to inhale, we lift up into our reverse plank. Drop the head back. We're going to stay here for a few more moments. Keep it nice and strong. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale. On the next inhale, we can lift the chin. Tap it in as we slowly drop the hip back to the back. Beautiful. Just come forward and just shake it all out with the upper body. I'm going to take that left knee up this time. Take the left hand behind us. We're going to inhale as we lift and lengthen that right arm. And let's take it to the outside of that left knee as we twist over to the left. Keep that right foot nice and strong. Breathe in, breathe out. So remember the check that we're doing with your back. Try to make sure you're not leaning back. It's better to lessen the twist than to lean back. Let's just take a couple more moments here. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's take one more inhale. And exhale to release. Next, slowly have our little counter twist over to the right. And when you're ready, release that left leg. Take the hands behind you. Come back into your reverse plank. Deep inhale. Exhale. Let's slowly bring the chin in on the next inhale and gently bring the hips all the way back to the mat. Beautiful. I'm going to come to our butterfly fold. I want to bring the feet together, opening them out like a book. Keep a nice safe gap between the groin and the heels. We're going to inhale, we lift and lengthen. So take the hands if it helps you. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, let's hinge forward, neutral spine. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, just let it all go. So you can let your head drop, let the shoulders relax. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Let's slowly come up on the next inhale. We're almost coming into Shavasana. Let's draw the knees in. But what I want you to do, we're going to do one more pose. And you can do what you want. You can do shoulder stands. Or you can just stick your legs up in the air. So I'm not a fan of shoulder stands. So I'm just going to stick my legs up in the air. You can do it up against the wall. And just let yourself enjoy this last movement. This last part of practice. So when you're ready, we're just going to take a few more moments in your legs in the air. When you're ready, just slowly bring yourself out of it. So if you're in shoulder stand, you can gently and safely bring yourself out of it. And let's come all the way down into our final Shavasana. Just let your body relax. We'll just be here for about a minute or so. When you're ready, we're going to slowly start to deepen the breath. And let's gently start wriggling the fingers and the toes. Let's rotate the ankles and the wrists in both directions. I want you to take a few little stretches and let's meet together in our comfortable cross-legged position. So just take any little stretches that you need. I will meet you in a few moments. As you come back into your seated position, keeping your eyes closed, face soft, let's bring the hands to heart center. And we're going to end today's practice with our 3 clearing breaths. I'm going to slowly bring the thumbs up to the third eye. And I want to thank you for joining me in today's practice and thank you for working with me. The inner light in me will always honor the inner light in you. Thank you so much for today's practice. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Shabnam. That was wonderful.
Oh, brilliant. No worries. But yeah, sorry I can't do another one this week.
Oh, that's okay.
But it should be all right for next week. I'm doing the mental health one next Friday morning.
Okay.
Yeah, but I should be. Yeah, I'll definitely be able to do. I'll try my best to do 2 actually, but 2 other ones. But I'll keep you guys posted. Yeah.
I think there's a Pilates external person doing a Pilates session next week as well, and I'm doing a nutrition talk for mental health.
Oh yeah, so it is quite packed anyway, isn't it? Yeah. I'll double check the dates of that, but I'll try and squeeze at least 1 in. Yeah.
Okay. All right, love.
All right. Cheers, love. Take care. Bye for now.
Hey.